back to another video. So today I am extremely excited. We will be checking out the Clueless X collection. I think this is like the PR box. I just wanted the full collection. It comes with the 411 palette, the Total Betty's tinted lip oil set, and the Total Clueless blush palette. So before we get started, go ahead and subscribe if you have not and turn on that bell. I will be consistently uploading and having so many videos to come, whether it be makeup, clothes, or other random stuff. Stay tuned. So you're not going to want to miss that. Like this if you like makeup related content, or comment down below what kind of content you would like to see in the future. All my socials are linked down below, as well as the podcast. What I'm going to start doing from now on, especially with trying new collections, if I'm also going to be doing my makeup on camera, there will be timestamps down below where if you want to skip to that collection exclusively, there will be timestamps, so then you can. But I'm also going to be doing my makeup, and we're going to talk 90s and Clueless. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So got my handy dandy mirror, of course. I love this little mirror. She's a good mirror. So yeah, got my mirror, and we're going to start off. I did go ahead and color correct a little bit with some peach color corrector off camera, but today I am going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Stick Foundation in shade 112 Natural Ivory. I know that I've talked about doing a project pan, and I just haven't, but I really do want to go ahead and still do one, because like this foundation, for instance, like I don't have that much left, and so I would like to try to use it up. It's not a bad foundation by any means, but I just need to kind of whittle my collection down a little bit. So I'm gonna obviously reach for products that are either older and are gonna be expiring soon, or are potentially expiring. I'm obviously going to smell and look at everything to make sure that like I'm not harming my skin or putting anything bad on there or anything like that, but I still want to do that, so that will be coming. Stay tuned for that, as well as potentially use up products that I'm not like the biggest fan of, but they're already used, so I can't really sell them or give them away, and I think it's very wasteful to throw things away. So like for instance, so normally this wasn't a terrible shade match, but I've got a little color already this year, and so she's a little bit light for me. That's okay, we'll make it work. But yeah, like for instance, like incorrect shade matches or products that I'm not like in love with, but I don't want to throw away because I just think that's so wasteful. So I'm going to be using two different concealers. I'm going to be using the Clinique Stay Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in Linen 01. I have like a little mini. And then the Kimchi the Most Concealer in shade Peachy Ivory. So growing up as a 90s kid, for those of you who do not know, I was born in 92. I experienced all of the great 90s things that are out now, like that are, you know, making a comeback, I guess. I obviously didn't experience them as much as like, you know, people who were, I don't know, in their teens in the 90s, but I did get to experience quite a bit. Like for instance, I remember I still have the Clueless CD. I still like remember everything that happened in Clueless. Like I remember growing up, I was so jealous. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could have something that like put my outfits together for me and had pictures of everything. And I remember in college there was this app that came out that you could take pictures of all your clothes, and then it would either make outfits for you, or you could like put outfits together and see what they look like together. And like that's very Clueless, like not necessarily inspired, but like that concept. If I look crazy, don't worry, we're gonna be fixing everything, so stay with me. But like I just thought that was like the coolest thing ever. I wanted that so bad. It's actually funny because Paul Rudd being in that movie, like back then I was just like, okay, whatever, but like now I'm like, Paul Rudd, he has aged beautifully. And I realized I was actually already following Alicia Silverstone on TikTok, and so she's actually been popping up lately. But like that movie is just so iconic. If you have not seen it, highly recommend. But compared to like movies that come out now, you have to have like lower expectations because it's a little bit cheesier, and like obviously I don't know, it's just it's timeless, but like in its own way, if that makes sense. I'm trying to get through because I've gotten quite a bit. I've got like 2/3 of my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in, I don't know what shade this is. It doesn't have a shade name on it. I think it's just translucent. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's funny. It's just It's got a lot of great quoting moments also. So I remember watching that. I remember watching like She's All That. That was a classic 90s movie as well. I guess Bring It On was more 2000s, but still. Trying to think, what other movies did I watch around that time frame? I honestly kind of want to watch Clueless now because I haven't seen it in so long. It's got a great love story to it, like low-key though. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen any of my like clothing hauls or anything like that, like highly recommend. But I love that the 90s are coming back in style. Like, I obviously didn't get to experience them as much as like I guess I would have liked. Other than growing up, I didn't know any better. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop bronzer in Coconut Beach. But yeah, I'm super stoked. Oh my gosh. Sorry I don't have like a super cute shirt on, and I'm saying that because I know if someone who has complained to me, aka my sister, which hi Keely. I was feeling really low-key right before this. I had lunch. I filmed a Shein swimsuit haul, which should probably be up before this one, which I know is going to be a long video. That one took forever to film because I'm trying out like a new way of doing like clothing hauls, and like there was a lot more than I thought. I honestly probably should have broken it up into 2 videos, but I didn't. So that's a long video, but I think I like this new format that I want to try with like timestamps and stuff, so then that way if there is like only something particular that you're looking for in a video, then it's going to be easier to like scroll through. So let me know if you guys like that idea. But yeah, it's been kind of a busy day. Got some YouTube editing done. I got some podcast editing done, some cleaning. It's kind of just been a lot of stuff today, which the day that I'm recording this is actually Father's Day. So any fathers out there watching this, happy Father's Day. It obviously will be belated, but all right. So our new first product that we will be reaching into this for is, first of all, there are these super cute stickers. How cute are those? You're a virgin who can't drive. Total Betty. Whatever. Totally paused. Oops, my bad. As if. As if is so iconic. Like, that's what I think of when I think of Clueless. And then there's this cute little pen. These are super 90s as well. I had a ton of these, but they're just like a little pen in a like clear tube with glitter and feathers. Love that. That's so cute. But we're going to use the blush palette. First of all, look at how absolutely adorable this is. It's in the shape of a phone. Oh my god. Look at how cute that is, and it flips down. Even has a little mirror. Oh my gosh, I was just totally clueless. That is so cute. So we've got 4 shades in here. We've got this hot pink, this goldie, this like rose gold, and a like darker brown. The 2 middle ones have shimmer. The other 2 have very light. Does it have any shade names? Okay, so the back of the packaging has shade names. The actual product itself does not. So I think it goes Way Harsh, As If, I'm Outie, and Totally Buggin'. That's what it looks like from the back of the packaging at least. So I'm going to use the hot pink at the top to begin with. I'm going to use it just on a smaller tapered brush, just in case I don't want to get too crazy right away. Now I have tried plenty of HipDot products before, so I know they're very pigmented. We'll fix it, don't worry. I should be doing like more 90s makeup, but I kind of just want to do my normal makeup with this because like realistically, if I use these products on like an everyday basis, I'm not going to be doing like 90s style makeup when I use these products. I'll be doing like my normal everyday routine. So I plan to do like an actual dedicated 90s video. I think that would be really fun. Holy cow. Okay, so this is one of those like frostbite pinks. So I've tried to wipe off as much on, this is not the blush brush. This is a different brush I was using for bronzer, and I flipped it over to like the side that has like no product on it for sure. And she's a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna try to use my beauty blender that has some like excess product on it and try to pat that in. Yeah, it's not too bad. Be very careful with that, heads up. And then what I think I want to do is take this rose gold shade. What was it called? I'm Outie, and I'm going to use it almost like a blush topper. The only thing I will say is, like, I wish the pans were maybe like squared instead of rectangled. That would be my only complaint. Okay, yeah, this is a fantastic blush topper for my skin tone. I don't know, could I get away with this as a highlighter? Maybe. I'm gonna add more highlighter anyways, but okay, actually, oh, okay, hold on. Let me get an actual highlighter brush. So I'm gonna use an actual highlighter brush, and let's see if it looks too pink for my skin tone. Honestly, what just happened? Okay, she brushed away fine, thankfully. Be careful, there's definitely fallout. Okay, I'm kind of here for it. I look crazy, but that's okay. We're not done yet. Okay, this is cute. I love this packaging, and I'm really glad that this like fake antenna isn't too far up and it's still pretty like square and relatively compact. Kind of wish like there'd been a shade under here too, that so when it flipped up, or maybe just like a small mirror, something, just because like I like the look of it, but I wish this part flipped up too. Next, it is eye time. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this Bare Minerals Gen Nude eye primer on, and then we will break out the eyeshadow palette. I have highlighter out because I knew that there wasn't a highlighter in this collection, and honestly, I'm gonna just leave it. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with that highlight. I think it's because the blush is so intense. She's all nice and bubble wrapped up. I very much appreciate that. Even though it was in that big box, I like that it had even more coverage. Oh, get out. Get out. Look, it's furry. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It is shedding a little bit, but these are pins. Are they not? Okay, they feel like pins, but they're not coming out, and I don't want to break it, but like, oh my god, how freaking cute. Okay, let's look at the color story. Oh my god, look. It has like a actual like mirror type of framing. Hi, there you are. And then it says Total Betty. These are our colors. Super mauve-y, super cute. I kind of want to use this blue shade because that is super 90s. I have a very good idea of what I want to do. I'm so excited. So excited. So let's zoom you in and we're going to get going. Oh my gosh. And also, pretty solid mirror. Okay, alright, so I think I'm going to start off by taking Highly Selective, which is this like brownie mauve color. I'm going to put that in my crease. There are a majority shimmers in this palette with a few mattes, but when I think of HipDot, let me zoom you in. When I think of HipDot, I think more of like their shimmers and glitters, especially glitters. Like, that's how I first discovered HipDot, was through glitters. And like, I don't know, I just really like enjoy their glitters. I think they're really fun and really good quality. And in all honesty, like HipDot really is not that expensive. They're pretty affordable, and I like enjoy that about them, because then that way you can, you know, get more bang for your buck basically. You know, on camera this looks so much more pink than it does in person. It looks so much more tame. I don't understand why my camera doesn't want to work with me. Do we dare step out of our comfort zone? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. You got this, Megan. Be creative. I believe in you. Okay. So we're gonna start off taking Classic, which is this pink to gold duochrome color here. Shimmery duochrome type of product. It looks on the brush pretty cotton candy pinky, which I am here for. Okay, come on, pigment. I wonder if this is gonna be one of those shadows that you need to use with a finger. Let's give it a go then. Oh yeah, there we go. Finger is the way to go with the shimmer chrome colors. And then I'll take a brush and kind of buff it out after. Okay, I like that color a lot. On camera it looks a little, but it's definitely more pinky in person, but I think that gold chrome helps make it look more peach, because the pink and gold together makes it more peachy. I apologize if it looks different. I just swapped my battery camera because I've been filming a lot, but thankfully I have everything all charged up. So okay, next I want to take this blue, and it's called Pretty Groovy. It is this blue with like silver specks in it. I take that and put that on the outer portion of my eye. Again, I'm gonna try it with a brush first just because I'm curious, and then ooh, okay, wait. The blue performs better with a brush than that last shade did, I will say. I am gonna build it up on this outer portion though. Or maybe it's the brush, I don't know. I do really like, I could see myself doing this blue all over my lid as just like a one shade type of look. And blue holds a very special place in my heart because not only was blue iconic in the 90s, but for dance competitions, our dance teachers always wanted us to wear blue eyeshadow. Just one shade blue. It was like a baby blue, and put that all over our lid. I don't know why, but it's what we wore for dance. And then some black eyeliner, a lip. I think we did either pink or red lip. I don't quite remember. I just remember the iconic blue because you can't not remember the blue. Okay, not bad. Then I have to touch this shade. Like, oh my god. Called Whatever. It is this baby pink with like blue and purple reflex throughout it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And I'm gonna do that right next to the blue. I think that's what we're thinking. Oh my god, it's so cute. Actually, let's just try putting it, we're just gonna pack it on top of that first shimmery shade. Yes, because like let's look at the difference. So this is that pink, and then this is that first pink, but because of the gold it looks more peachy. I like the second pink better. Oh my god, this is so good. I am obsessed with this color. What I would probably do with something like this is do like a nice peachy look, which I would probably have to reach for like another palette, but a peachy look, and then put this like in the center. Although this could work with so many because of the reflex throughout. I really like this shade though. Oh my gosh. Or just do that like brownie mauve throughout my crease and then just throw this all over the lid. That could work. We're already going there. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna dip into Pastelli. I don't know how to pronounce that, and like I said, I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I'm not familiar, but it's this like champagne-y shade, and I'm gonna try to put it in the center between those two colors just to give it a little blending. Okay, I don't love that. I'm gonna keep it, but like, yeah, I'm not in love with that. It's a little bit more brown than I would like. Well, that's a bummer. It doesn't look bad on camera, but it now just kind of looks washed out. I'm gonna try to build back up these other two shimmers. It's a little bit better, and then a tad more blue. There's a little bit of fallout, but not anything too crazy, just as a warning. Now, here's what I was really wanting to do. This could either look really cool or really dumb, so let's find out. I want to take this purple, this beautiful pale purple pastel here, kind of neon-y, called Doll Face, and I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner, kind of into it. I do want to hit just a hint of that whatever shade ever so slightly on top. Yes, I like that. Okay, maybe take a little bit of classic, which is that goldy peachy pink, and hit my brow bone. So I'm using the Tarte Fake Awake liner to throw a little bit of that in my waterline. Again, I'm getting really close to finishing this product and I really enjoy it. And then to complete our eye look, I'm using the Ico Rock Out and Lash Out mascara in just black. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Again, this is just a product I already had open, and I don't like having too many mascaras open at the same time because I had like a lot of them go bad, and so I'm trying to avoid that from happening again. I do like this mascara for more like natural eyes, and since this eye is kind of like light, I just forgot to curl these lashes. Well, dang it. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna zoom you in and show you the eyes super quick. So this is our finished eye look. I really like those shimmers a lot. They're really nice and they work really well. And yeah, she's cute. And then our last product that we'll be testing, part of this collection, is the lip oil kit. Comes in 3 colors. When I think of like 90s and I think of Clueless, like this pattern is like so on brand, like so, like absolutely. So we have Share, which is this like candy apple red. We have Dion, which is like this purpley pinky nudie shade, and then we have this like light brownie pink shade Tie. I don't know why, but it just hit me. Brittany Murphy was in that movie. That's crazy. Also, it also just hit me. This is literally Cher's like skirt pattern. Love that. I think I'm gonna use Cher. I mean, I already look like a clown as is, but it's a lip oil and I like lip oils. And like it's a tinted lip oil, but like look at this. It's really not that bad at all. It's cute. Like I wouldn't wear it because the blush is so intense, but yeah, the blush looks way heavier on camera than it actually is, but I really like all the products. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I did go ahead and set my face. Yeah, overall, I really like this collection. I also really like HipDot, so I knew that they were gonna do great for this collection. But yeah, wow, okay. I am totally into it. So yeah, the blushes were good. The only thing I will say is like this Goldie shade is kind of intense, and so is this brown. I'm gonna swatch both of them really quickly. So that is what those look like. For my skin tone, they just wouldn't really work. And the one thing I don't really love about when brands do is when they do like multiple different like skin tones in a palette. Not everyone is going to use all the shades, so I think that's kind of silly. I mean, I'm sure it's more cost effective and easier for them, but it's kind of frustrating for any skin tone because if you're not going to use all of them, then it's kind of wasteful. And then these eyeshadows are amazing. I love these. The only other color, let's swatch two more. I'm gonna swatch Fashion Victim, which is this teal, and then Totally Paused, which is like a more burgundy. Ooh, look at that teal duochrome. That's pretty nice. And then the last thing, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly swatch the other two lip oils that I did not already swatch. So first one is Dion, which is the slightly darker one. And because they are pretty sheer, you can sheer them out. So I think that they would probably look good on everybody. And then Ty. So this one is Ty and this one is Dion. I like both of them. I think HipDot did really well with this collection. I think it is very 90s, very Clueless. I have no complaints with this collection. And it is so freaking cute. 10 out of 10. But that's all I've got for this video. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and then turn on the bell for tons more content to come. Like this video if you like makeup content. Comment any future ideas you'd like me to see me. Comment any future ideas you'd like to see me do below. All my social medias are linked down below as well as the podcast. But that's all I've got for today's video. Till next time, guys.